That's a Confederate flag. Aren't those not allowed anymore? Assalamu alaikum Habibati, and welcome to Arab Man Reacts. It's been a while, man. It's been a while, don't tell nobody. Just keep it between us. I don't know what happened. We were gonna film, and then we didn't, and then we were, and then we didn't. And I remember this one time we were, and then I didn't have electricity at home for like the whole night, so we didn't. I called Joey on Zoom, and I lived off of the screen light for a while. But that was an interesting night. I went to bed at like 7 p.m. or something. That being said, welcome back to Arab Man Reacts. Joey's got a very strange song queued up for me, by the way. Joey, what the heck, dude? What the heck? We're supposed to play songs, react to songs that I don't know. And he's got me reacting to Metallica's Enter Sandman. I know Enter Sandman. I've played Enter Sandman a couple times. I've sang it in gigs. I've listened to it many a time. I have. And he plugs in Enter Sandman. So there better be something special about this, Joey. Like, it better not be by Metallica. You know? Or it's gotta be like Metallica with the Goo Goo Dolls or something. But yeah, we're gonna step into it. If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. Also, links to the Discord server and Twitter down in the description box below. Alright, we're just gonna jump into it. Metallica Enter Sandman live, Moscow 19... Oh, this is the one where Putin is doing the concert with them, right? That's why it's special. We got Putin on stage playing the drums? You look good on the drums. Here we go. I can't take the cheese. It's too much cheese. There's a chopper. There's that flute thingy. Can I say something? How come this isn't 4x3? If it's 91, Joey, why isn't it 4x3? Shouldn't it be 4x3? Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now before the comment section destroys me. Stop pausing the video! Oh. That's a Confederate flag. Aren't those not allowed anymore? Just saying. There's so many people. No. Yo, dude. There's 1 billion people at this concert. There's more people at that show than there are in my country right now. Who is this? Is this for like, who is this concert for? Alright, here's what I'm thinking. This was the first time ever Metallica play in Russia, right? And so every single person that wanted Metallica rushed out to watch Metallica. It was like having Coca-Cola there for the first time ever. Or McDonald's, but Metallica. Does that make any sense? Am I right, Joey? Maybe? No? Am I gonna get destroyed? This must have been it, man. The biggest concert of all time. They got McDonald's and they got Metallica. All in the same year. Alright, let's go back a bit and continue watching this great parade. You know, this concert is awful in the sense that it's so much awe is happening in it. It's full of awe. Awful. You know, it gets hard to appreciate a song when it's so commercial. And yes, it's fair for me to say that Enter Sandman is Metallica's most commercial song, if not second most. Nothing else matters, but because that's what it is. It's the commercial Metallica song. It's the song that catapulted them into mainstream everything. But when you listen to it from 91 and you see the impact of this song, and you see it in this context, it's 1991, and I'm putting the pieces together now. I think the Soviet Union had just is ended the right word to say. I'm very bad with history, guys. Don't judge me. But it was basically that period, right? And you could see there's like army men, or I don't know if it feels like they just got off the field or left their command centers and ran down to watch a Metallica concert that's right around the corner that just happens to host 7 billion other people. But the impact of this song in this context really makes you appreciate it a lot more. And you see how powerful it is. I remember when we did the reaction to Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name, and I'm getting the same amount of impact from this performance, this Enter Sandman performance as I did from Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name. If you watch those two shows, the amount of energy you feel, right? You have that same feeling. But add this context to the song, and it's just the biggest song ever in this context. You've got all these people who are watching an American rock band perform for the very first time ever. Can you imagine what that must have been like? That must have been one of the greatest experiences of all time. If you were at that show, and I know I ask this question a lot, but because some of you were at those shows when I ask it, and you actually talked to me, and I learned so many cool things about those shows. So if you were at that show, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear everything you have to say about it. That being said, back to the music. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. This has got to be the first rock concert ever after that period. That must be why it is. I'm just so there's so many people there, man. Joey, there's so many people there. I'm gonna throw a number out there, and you let me know how close I am to how many people there were at that show. Okay. The thing is, all the footage of the crowd looks like it was filmed on a Nokia 6600, like someone time traveled with the world's shittiest phone camera to 1991 and decided to take that footage with it. So I don't know. I don't want to throw too much. What's the biggest concert ever? How many people at the biggest concert ever? I'm going to say 1 million people. 1 million people. 1 million people plus or minus 50,000 people were there. So 950,000 to 1,050,000, somewhere in that range. Correct me. Let me know how many people were at that show. And please, if you were at that show, I'd love to know everything there is to know about that. So definitely reach out to us because, man, you've got some stories to tell me. So I'm going to stick to my theory that this was the first ever concert, or maybe even first rock concert, first concert after the end of the fall of the Soviet Empire, the end of the Cold War. Very bad with my history, but I think that's what it was. And two really incredible things just keep going through my head to think about. The people in the crowd, what it must have been like for them to have an American rock band performing in front of them. Like, was it banned before? Could they not find albums anywhere to listen to? I don't know. You know, I don't know anything about this, but or did they? And were all these people like were all these Metallica fans, or did they just show up to a concert because an American band is in Moscow and they all showed up to it? I have so many questions. But also, what was the band thinking? Like, we're gonna be the first band, maybe the first band that steps on Russian soil and performs a live gig to hundreds of thousands of people. Like, what were they thinking? That must have been a moment right then and there where, imagine all the articles. What were the news outlets writing? What were the magazines writing? Like, this was a very important moment in history. I mean, it couldn't have been, yo, James, we got a gig in Moscow. All right, let's go. You know, they must have thought about this so many times, and if they were in relationships or married, or they must have had the conversations with their families about what they're gonna do and should they do this or not, with their management back and forth, with the government. I don't know, man. Something. Or maybe none of that happened, and it was just, I'm completely mistaken about the time period. Who knows? Anyway, let me know everything there is to know about this. I'm sure there's more to it than what I just watched. Thank you so much for keeping up with Arab Man Reacts. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Let us know what you'd like us to react to. We will catch you in the next one. Salamat. Click on this video. Yalla habibi. Yalla habibi. Click on the song. Wallah. Wallah. Click.